This week, Ice Cube delivers the World Series trophy in a Dodger Blue lowrider. Post Malone drops 2 country-inspired custom Fords. Porsche links up with David Guetta for an electric visual in Dubai. Shakira's Lambo giveaway winners ready to cash out. And Toyota's anime series Grip hits season 3 with heat. Let's break it all down. Lock in and let's roll. This is Dub Weekly. Opening day at Dodger Stadium was already a vibe, but when Ice Cube pulled up, the energy shifted into high gear. The West Coast Don didn't just walk the World Series trophy onto the field, he cruised it in, turning the warning track into a tribute to LA culture. Cube arrived in a Dodger Blue 57 Chevy Impala, straight lowrider royalty. Chrome bumpers shining under the LA sun, white walls turning, and his classic "You Know How We Do It" blasting through the stadium speakers. He stepped out, trophy in hand, and raised it high as the crowd roared. This wasn't just about baseball, it was about Los Angeles. From the pride in Cube's eyes to the flawless paint on the 57, the moment blended hip-hop, car culture, and championship glory in one beautiful roll-up. In Ice Cube's own words,
"Boo, you know how we do it."
Post Malone is putting horsepower behind his new country era, teaming up with Velocity Restorations to bring 2 custom Ford trucks to life, each one a rolling reflection of his latest album, F1 Trillion. First up is the 1971 Ford F-250 Highboy, featured in the Devil I Been video with Ernst. This thing's built for the back roads, but detailed like a showpiece. Underneath, a Velocity-exclusive chassis powered by a Gen 3 5.0-liter Coyote V8, wheel-wood brakes, and 33-inch tires. The interior goes beyond basic. Post signatures etched in the door panels. There's billet detailing throughout and focal speakers tucked into one-off pods. It's rugged, but with a luxury twist. Then there's the 1972 Ford F-100 Street Series, built for the streets with a sportier edge. Sitting low on staggered Forge-line wheels and Michelin Pilot Sports, it flexes a two-tone eruption green and white paint job. Inside, it's got black leather with green stitching, Dakota digital gauges, touchscreen tech, and a Roadster Shop chassis that brings the performance to match the style. These 2 rides aren't just custom builds, they're physical extension of Post's new sound, country roots, city polish.
So I hung my horns on the wall soon as she walked in.
Porsche just hit the gas on their electric vision, and they did it in full cinematic style. The German automaker teamed up with superstar DJ David Guetta to launch the Speed of Light campaign, touching down in Dubai with a visually charged, futuristic rollout. The film opens like a sci-fi movie, flashing lasers, cyber aesthetics, and Guetta's future rave remix of his iconic track Titanium setting the tone. It's high energy from the jump, perfectly matching the presence of 2 all-electric powerhouses, the Macan Turbo and the Taycan Turbo GT with the Vice package. The real flex? Both cars drift through the Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum Solar Park, home to one of the world's tallest solar towers and a symbol of renewable power for millions. Porsche's message is clear. Electric doesn't mean compromise. It means next level. Michael Mejia went from TikTok creator to Lamborghini owner overnight. But reality hit quick, and now he's trying to cash out in a major way. The Colombian-American artist won Shakira's custom 2022 Lamborghini Urus after dropping a viral TikTok for her song Soltera. His entry featured hand-drawn portraits of Shakira and glimpses of his own life, earning him not just the spotlight, but the keys to a $230,000 whip. Along with the car, Shakira also gifted Mejia an extra $90,000 to help with taxes, registration, and insurance. But that cash didn't stretch far. In a recent interview, Mejia said he's already feeling the heat, shelling out $70 per tank every other day and staring down a $2,000 a month insurance bill. After just 4 days of ownership, he's ready to let it go. Offers are already on the table. He's been quoted between $700,000 and $800,000, but some folks are telling him to hold out for a full $1 million. From viral fame to V12 headaches, Mejia is now in the fast lane to flipping a car. Toyota's not just in the anime game, they're owning it. With season 3 of their racing series Grip, the brand is blending performance, passion, and pop culture like never before. What started as a unique project has turned into a full-blown universe. Grip isn't just about cars, it's about legacy. And in true anime fashion, there's a deeper story under the hood. Human drivers taking on a cold, robotic fleet led by Dr. Synth. It's man versus machine, grit versus code. It's classic anime energy with the modern motorsport twist. Season 3 takes it up a notch, introducing heavy hitters like the AE86 Corolla 11 GT Apex, the W10 MR2 Super TRD 3000 GT, and the legendary 2000 GT. Each one isn't just a car. They're characters with backstories and attitude, woven into an emotional narrative about speed, control, and connection. Toyota's teamed up with anime veterans and hip-hop documentary legend Frank Mel to make this feel authentic. They're not slapping a logo on a scene. They're building a world where every drift and downshift means something. Grip proves Toyota's not just sitting on the sidelines. They're leading the race in car culture storytelling. That's a wrap on Dub Weekly. We'll catch you next week.